Welcome to another video tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about the competition designer, and we're going to finish up the last tutorial section that we started. So in the last section we left off essentially working on adding a payment task. So here I put the information for this task, pay registration fee, and now what I have to do is specify some more options. So I can go to the payment options section and I can choose one of the current payment gateways that we integrate with. So we currently have 3. By the time you watch this video, we may have more. And if there's one that you think we should add that we don't currently have, feel free to email us, support@myreviewroom.com, and we'll be sure to get back to you. And we're always looking to add in new payment gateways, and we can do that if you let us know which ones you're using. So let's use PayPal right now, and I'm just going to type in my PayPal email, and essentially this will be the email address that the money will get automatically sent to. Now the important thing to note is that when someone actually makes a payment, the money doesn't go, it will go directly to whatever email account that you specify here, and they won't be required to have a PayPal account. For example, they're still going to be entering their information via a credit card or whatever else, so you can actually accept credit cards online. And once the payment has gone through, essentially from your administrator interface, when you look at the tasks that have been completed, you'll see that whatever person has actually paid has completed the payment task. So you can also choose currencies. These are the currencies we currently support. Again, if there's anything we're missing, let us know. We also have an option actually to accept donations. Sometimes nonprofit organizations will want to allow people to add some money on top of the fee that they charge for the sake of having the option to accept a donation. So I'm going to press Save Task here. Now there's some tasks that you would need to do, and the instructions were there on the previous screen, so you would actually need to go to your PayPal account and enable a few things, but the instructions will always be there and you can take a look. Now the other task that I'm going to do, I'm going to put in here, is the submit application task. Now this is actually a pretty interesting task, and essentially what it is it's a submit button for your entire application. So let me click on create task here, and as soon as I do, it's going to take me back to the details page, and here I'm going to be able to specify the name of this task. So let's call this submit your application. Now as soon as I enter this information and press save, that task will be added. But I want to just go to the round and group tab over here, and if I click on that, what I meant to say is go to the when this task is completed. So if you go to that tab, then what you're able to do is say, well, when someone clicks on this button, I want them to automatically be sent to the whatever round. And in this case, I'm going to choose the pending review round. So here I'm going to press Save Task, and as soon as I do, essentially this submit button will get added. And once it's been added, we're going to basically see it in the list, and it's going to be the last remaining item. So it's going to be a button that the applicants are going to be able to click on, and when they do click on it, essentially it's going to, first of all, only be clickable when the applicant has completed all the required tasks in the review room. So if there's a required task and the applicant hasn't completed it, then they're not going to be able to press the submit button. Now, there's one thing to note, and I mentioned the word required task. How do you know if a task is required or not? So in order to make sure a task is required, you'll look at the task name and you'll see if there's a star right next to it or not. So in this particular case, there's no star next to the tell us about yourself task. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on that, and this is going to take us to the detailed options for this particular task. And here I'm going to go into the behavior tab, and I'm going to check required so that this task is required. And as soon as I make it required, what you're going to notice is that basically there's going to be a star that's going to be put right next to the task, and there it is right there. So that's pretty much it in terms of what we're going to add for the local applicants. Now we also have another applicant group called global applicants, and we still have to set up the tasks for that particular group. And for that, we're going to describe the procedure that you're going to take in the next tutorial. So thank you very much for watching this one, and we'll see you in the next one.